Mexico is a country that has a rich history. Archaeologists working here have discovered incredible artifacts, helping to give us a glimpse into what life would have been like thousands of years ago. Each year researchers discover underground chambers and caves. Sometimes these are empty, but some of them are filled with artifacts and treasures. One example of this is that archaeologists recently uncovered a secret passageway to the underworld, and this was at the Pyramid of the Moon in Teotihuacan. The city of Teotihuacan is the subject of much curiosity, especially now that an underground tunnel was uncovered by archaeologists. This was underneath the mystical Pyramid of the Moon. It's believed that the tunnel symbolizes the Aztec passage to the underworld. In 300 BCE, the people of Mesoamerica built the great city as they expanded their settlements. At its prime, more than 125,000 people lived in Teotihuacan. At the time, it was the 6th largest city in the entire ancient world. Robert Cowgill, an archaeologist at the University of Arizona, has stated that it was the largest city anywhere in the Western Hemisphere before the 1400s. It had thousands of residential compounds and scores of pyramid temples comparable to the largest pyramids of Egypt. It is unknown who built the city in its entirety. Teotihuacan is older than the Aztec people by an estimated millennium. There is evidence that a variety of cultures resided in the city throughout the centuries, including the Mayans who influenced much of the architecture. It's incredible to think that in this day and age there's underground networks that are just waiting to be discovered. Recently, an interesting video was shared online that details that a group of archaeologists were excavating in an unknown region in Mexico when they stumbled across a massive underground network full of ancient artifacts and strange symbols. The photographs show the researchers climbing into the cave system and making their way through until they reach an opening. Once here, they discover rows of large pillars, with some saying that it reminded them of monoliths. The group found a room inside this underground tunnel, and inside are various artifacts, one of which stands out to the researchers as it appears to be in the shape of a small humanoid, possessing large eyes and a large head. Due to the strange appearance, the group goes in for a closer look, zooming in on some of the details that can be seen on the statue. It then ends after the group finds various other artifacts. Users were split. There were some that said the photographs are fake, or were created, while others said that these could be real. It said that sometimes discoveries like this don't always reach the mainstream media, and sometimes get hidden by local governments. One user said it's likely fake, and that the video was created for attention, but others said that usually when these types of videos are faked, they're done with things like houses and feel like an art project. Many said, how does one go about faking an entire cave system with rings, symbols and strange looking monoliths? One user said the following: "I'm not sure how someone will be able to pull something off like this. I'm not saying that it's genuine, but to be fair, Mexico is full of these underground cave systems. Who's to say that this isn't one of them? Every year we're finding mysterious things close to old archaeological sites. This could be another underground tunnel. As of right now, we only have these photographs to go by, as no one has been able to get an update as to what happened after these artifacts were discovered." Another interesting discovery that was kept hidden was made in Ecuador, and has become known as the Lost City of Giants. Local legends once told of huge prehistoric cities built by giants, hidden in the remote jungles of South America. This was a time when the world was supposedly part inhabited by these giants, who in turn created huge monuments evidencing their existence. Modern-day explorers heard of these stories, and looking to find facts behind the fiction, turned to local tribes who knew these jungles. It turned out these tribes knew exactly what the explorers were talking about, and led them to what is now a holy site, and a place of worship to the most powerful spirits of this lost city of giants. Fighting their way through dense undergrowth and thick trees in a remote part of Ecuador, the researchers were taken to a jungle clearing. There before them was a set of megalithic structures, massive prehistoric monuments built out of enormous stones. The largest was an 80-meter by 80-meter wide pyramid, which was made out of boulders that couldn't have been less than 2 tons each. All the stones were perfectly aligned, with sharp edges and a slope built at a 60-degree angle, with the look of a paved wall. These looked to be sculpted by human hands. To add further to this speculation, whilst lichen had over time grown across these monuments, the researchers discovered that beneath these slow-growing plants, the stones were held together by a thick layer of impenetrable substance, akin to concrete, and similar to materials used in the era of construction of the Mesoamerican pyramids. And it wasn't just these giant pyramidal structures discovered in this city of giants that were of most significance to the researchers. Further impressive discoveries were the things that possibly helped build these monuments in the first place. Oversized manufactured tools, which were found lying nearby and clearly centuries old. These were hammer-shaped objects, with solid stone hammerheads whose wooden handles had deteriorated, but with the addition of the handle, it would have been impossible for the local people of the time to have used these objects in any practical way, let alone build such a precise structure to stand the test of time. For these archaeologists that found this lost city of giants, these clearly unnatural formations are the most material evidence that shows that in the past, giants, so to say, did inhabit the earth, leaving huge cities and megalithic structures in their wake. Debate still rages on, however, following this discovery. Researchers looked to the Ecuadorian Ministry of Culture to help with their findings and prompt further research. Instead, the government saw this pyramid-shaped structure as a natural formation, ignoring all the other evidence. The team that helped bring this discovery to light, however, believe that there are many indications that point to the truth. The colossal boulders, the intricate construction, and oversized tools are all clear signs that this was not a natural formation, but a clear sign that in the distant past, humans of giant sizes walked the earth, especially in the lost city of giants. So what do you make of these interesting discoveries? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.